everyone, it's Johnny the Beard Baron here today with a video on how to apply beard oil like a boss. Now this is the follow-up video to what is beard oil, and if you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link on the screen here or down below. You can check that out. And for those who've already seen that video, this is the video you want to know. I get a lot of questions about, Johnny, how do you actually apply beard oil? Well, it's relatively simple, but there are some key things to keep in mind, some little tricks that I've learned over the years of how to properly apply beard oil like a boss. Now, applying beard oil can be done daily, it can be done every other day, once a week, it's up to you. But you can apply it daily, and I tell people the best time to apply it, if you were to pick one time during the course of the day, it's after you take a shower. That's when your face, your pores, your skin is all opened up from the warmth of the shower. Your face and skin will absorb the beard oil much more readily after a shower, so that's a prime time to apply it if you're going to pick one time of the day. But if you just get up in the morning and your beard's a little coarse and you want to kind of get things going, you can apply it then too, it doesn't matter. But the thing is, when you come out of the shower, you want to make sure that you at least towel dry off your beard, because remember, oil and water don't mix, so that's the best thing to do, is make sure you get it pretty dry. You don't have to scrub it dry or blow dry it dry, but just get it somewhat dry to apply the beard oil and you should be just fine. Now today, I have Wildwood, the Beard Baron beard oil, premium beard oil, found on my website, thebeardbaron.com. If you haven't checked it out, get on over there. Got other scents on there as well. I'm going to be applying this today to my beard. I love this stuff. I'm addicted to beard oil. I'm sure a lot of you who've already been using beard oil, it's very addictive. It makes your beard feel fantastic, look fantastic, and I always recommend it to everyone. So the one trick to applying beard oil is how much to apply. This is where people get into big trouble with beard oil, because you can use too much, okay? Now the analogy I tell people is, think of sunscreen. When you apply sunscreen, have you ever, as a kid, you put way too much on and it has nowhere to go, and next thing you know, you're just covered in sunscreen, it won't absorb into your skin. Beard oil is the same exact principle, okay? Because beard oil has to be absorbed. It's not water-based, so it won't evaporate off your skin and hair, okay? So the key is to use the right amount, and a little goes a long way. So remember that, a little goes a long way, so you don't need to overdo it. You can always add more to it if you want, but you can't take it away. And this is usually going to come from experience of trying it out a few times, of seeing how much it's actually going to take. But on my beard oil, what I have is a reducer inside here at the tippy top here. And what this reducer does is it reduces the flow of beard oil coming out of the container. So that way you're not overwhelmed with a puddle in your hand, okay? And I'd say for most people, if you have a relatively short beard, you're only gonna need 1 or 2 drops really, because this stuff really spreads out. It applies very well, okay? So you don't need a lot. So this is what you're gonna do. You're just gonna put a couple of drops in your hand. My beard, 2, 3. I might use 5. My beard is kind of on the larger side these days. I'll rub it in my fingers here, rub it in my hands. I like to come across the front, down the sides, on the front. Then I move it up underneath, run my hands underneath in here like this. Just kind of distributing it along the sideburns area here, see? Just getting it all in there. Oh, I can smell it now, the Wildwood smells great. Like I said, I'm addicted to beard oil. It's a problem. It's a good problem to have though. So after I kind of sneak up on my mustache a little bit here, get that going, get that nice and shine. Now this is where the trick comes in. The large beard comb found on my website, thebeardbaron.com. This is the real trick to evenly distribute and make sure that the oil gets down into your skin, okay? So what you want to do is, you don't want to come, let's see here, down straight like this. You want the comb to be turned in. So those teeth are right down into the skin. So what I do is I just work it down. Start from top to bottom, like so. Go over a couple of spots again. Make sure it's nicely in there. Now what I do now, I start from the bottom and work my way up. It's during this stage you get to enjoy how crazy your beard looks when it's all combed up. And see, I like to kind of go in, just kind of pick at it a bit in here like so. No need to overdo it, just you want to make sure everything's nicely evenly distributed amongst your hair, and but most importantly down in your skin. Because as your beard gets bigger, it's going to be harder to get that oil down there. So what I do is lift my mustache, comb it back down, Now at this point I'm getting my beard back into shape. Okay? Again, lift my mustache. Your mustache might not be as large as mine, so you might not have that issue. Just like that. Make sure everything is getting back into shape. I'll sneak in here a little bit. Sneak in with the mustache. Simple as that. And it's really that easy. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit of a trial and error for the first few times of seeing how much beard oil is going to take to properly oil your beard. This beard oil, it gives you a great shine. If you're looking for more shine, you can add more beard oil and it'll be really nice and shiny to the point where you go outside and the sun hits it, it looks almost magical. I've had people say, what in the world is in your beard? Because it just starts to glowing outside. And what the beard oil does is it will help a lot of your variations of color stand out as well. I find that when I use beard oil, a lot of my red highlights in my beard show up a lot more when I don't use it. It's just kind of like more of a black beard. So really adds that extra level of sophistication, of care, of style to your beard. And another little trick is I actually use beard oil on my hair as well. I sneak a little bit in there for a little bit of a wet look without having to use other petroleum-based products. This is all natural stuff. Real simple, easy to use. A little goes a long way. Remember that, guys. You don't have to overdo it. Start with a little bit, add to it a little bit more. If you have a really short beard, it's only going to take maybe 1 drop, maybe 2 at the most. And as your beard gets longer, you're going to have to up that a little bit. And the reason why I use a comb over a brush is because you're going to get this all oily. This is really important because if you use a brush, it's going to get dirty really fast. So I like to kind of separate those two things. I'm going to do videos on the combs. These combs are on my website. I love these things. You want to have a good comb when you do this because those cheap little combs that you get at the pharmacy or at the store, those $2 combs, $3 combs, they're not made well at all. They're very sharp, they're jagged, they actually hurt your beard. So when you're doing this whole process here, you want to make sure that your comb is of quality piece of kit because you want to make sure that your beard is going to be healthy and strong, not actually damaging your beard while doing this. And it's easy to clean. You take your comb, take a wet paper towel, simply go through it, and it's good to go. Because this works really well if you're using different scents, because I usually rotate my scents every day. I'll use Citrus Bay, I'll use Wildwood, and even some secret little scents I've been working on recently that I'm excited to have coming up soon. And so that helps you keep things nice and clean. You don't get everything all dirty, and it's really simple as that. Remember, think sunscreen as when you're a kid and you put too much on. It's the same thing with beard oil, and you guys will do just fine. If you have any questions, drop some comments below. Hit me up on Facebook. Got a lot of stuff coming, guys. Really excited, and it's always great talking to you. I hope your beards and mustaches are doing great today. All right? Well, take care.